Wait, what? No, don't leave. Shit.
Slarning shape changers.
Oh, damn. Well, the guards are gonna die.
Peekaboo!
What the hell is this?
Got to try and keep him alive, so I'm definitely gonna have to cast some healing spells that'll affect him. Oh! And we got people going invisible and sneaking up behind us. Fucking great. Fine then. Let this swarm reveal them. And there's another Reaper sneaking up on Astarion. And shrouding himself immediately. These assassins are a real pain in the ass. Okay. Radiant Spirit Guardians level 4. Take a step closer to get that guy. And then start racing this way. Even at disadvantage, I have a 90% chance of shooting this guy. Got one with it and staving off another. And then just give this guy a quick bite so I can heal a little. Dilophosaurus is tempting. I wish he had a good winged option. But I think I'm gonna go for the owlbear. And this one's dead swiftly. Ah, shit, they managed to kill one of the guards. Damn it! Glitterbeard died. I'm not upset. You know, I'm not so upset that the bastard's dead, but probably could have gotten a nice quest out of the guy. Really, you're gonna jump down and start stabbing the owlbear? How stupid are you? I'm just gonna blast lightning through it. Time for her to rage.
Only the worms have use for you.
That was effective. Okay, slow's been cancelled. That helps. Only to be cast again. What the fuck? And that's one more dead. 2 to go. Finish them off. And then there's the one who's invisible down here. Let's just fire an arrow fire down here. And it exposes them. Well, crushing flight. That did it.
How much farther can I go?
That's a lot of dead cultists and a lot of nowhere gotten. Update on the counting house operation. We've been tipped off to expect an ambush once we reach the vault. But the guild underestimates us as usual, and if we maintain coordination, we should be able to shrug it off without casualties. Let the Stone Lord take the lead. If you deal efficiently with the cash guards, there may be time to gather additional funds before we withdraw. Bring everything to the cistern in the sewers. Okay.
No traps, please.
Well, we know where they've gone then. And the head banker's dead, but I've got his key. Elegant studded leather. 2,000 gold. Wow. Hey, Astarion, is that better than what you've got? Because you've had this spider silk armor for a while. You got a +1 bonus to stealth checks and advantage on con throws, but it's only 14 on armor. You could definitely use the additional armor class. The extra stealth checks plus the shield spell, which can be used as a reaction, which is very useful for you. Now that's more your look. Astral Prism Heist. This is Gortash's vault. Or Gortash's private memoir notes number 16, Astral Prism Heist. After that dream I had about the Githyanki threat to our accelerated grand design, my research led me to pore through the archives left behind in Moonrise Towers by the High Heralds. These records included some surprisingly early sources, both Githyanki and Githzerai, that mentioned a relic or artifact called the Astral Prison, or Prism. Though the source of its power was unstated, this artifact was reputed to be able to project a field that disrupted Illithid psionics. Such an artifact would clearly be an existential threat to both our absolute ambitions and the grand design. All three of the ancient sources agreed that the Astral Prism was in the hands of the Githyanki Lich Queen Vlaakith. Thus was born the plan to send a tadpoled strike team in a regrown nautiloid piloted by the Emperor to steal the Astral Prism and Vlaakith. And by sending the Emperor, they ended up exposing him to it and leading to their own downfall. We were deep in Mephisto's vault, burgling the crown of Karsus, when I saw next to the crown that wily archdevil had a portfolio labeled Accelerated Grand Design. I couldn't resist taking that as well. Portfolio contained plans compiled by a mad alloon known as Blue Apex for a version of the Illithid Resurgence, a grand design that called for mass tadpoling of both friends and enemies, but not to convert the tadpoled into mind flayers, rather to suspend the Ceramorphosis under powerful magic to create a vast and unconscious hive mind commanded by the enhanced Elder Brain. My mind, trained in the tyrannical tenets of Bane, instantly saw that this was a means to perpetrate a powerful religious hoax, a mass movement controlled ultimately by none other than myself. For who but the chosen of Bane could master so grand a scheme? I'll be taking those. Shield Steward interrogation log. Transcript of Cree passage of the interrogation of Flovis Nuge, Steward of the Knights of the Shield Hall. Blackhand, when did you begin to suspect that Duke Stelmane was not herself? Nuge, I cleared her dinner dishes after a meal of mutton pie, but when I got the dish up to the kitchen, the mutton was brains. Brains. And not sheep's brains either, so I started poking around. In the Elf Song cellar? In the Knight's secret chambers, yes. I found a cell with a body in it, a corpse and city stripes. City prison stripes. A dead state prisoner? If I tell you about this, you're going to let me go, right? Right. Well, it was a condemned criminal with the top of their head shattered and the brain mostly gone. In Stelmane's rooms. The secret part, yes, that's where she found me. She what? She found me, it found me. At first I thought she was blue and floating, but then it was just Stelmane. She smiled. I don't remember anything after that. So the Emperor would hide himself in Stelmane's quarters as Stelmane using psionic illusions. Interesting. I had the key for this one. Bunch of gold. Spell Savant Amulet. Gain an additional level 2 spell slot. Yes, thank you. Nymph Cloak. Dominate person. Ooh. Valuable. How about Vault number 2? Do I have the key for that one? Nope, gotta pick this one open. Janus Hat. Advantage on persuasion and deception checks. Ooh. Knock Knock Knuckle Gloves. Gives the knock spell. That's pretty useful. Skeletons in Patriarch's closets. Valuation assessment of Patriarch's dossiers compiled confidentially by Ser Oktar, Gilbersar. Esteemed Mother Superior, this peerless collection is clearly the fruit of many years' intelligence work. And speaking professionally, I found reviewing it to be personally rewarding. It would also be financially rewarding if, it need be, the Cloister chose to sell it to the highest bidder on the Gate's black market. In such an event, I recommend offering it to Nine Fingers Keen at the Guild, of course, to Etvard Needle of Baldur's Mouth, and to Blaze Liara Portier of the Flaming Fist. To get your best price, mention that you're offering it to the others. If your situation becomes urgent, any of these would gladly buy these dossiers outright for several thousand gold. But you get more in an auction. Patriarch's blackmail files. Hlath family, Arvistus, relatively speaking. Real estate money, Upper and Lower City, owns Elfsong Tavern, Singing Lute, Stormshore Row, and Silent Partner, and a minority stake in the Blushing Mermaid. Head of family is nominally the Elder Lord Orthagon Hlath, but in practice all decisions are made by business-savvy daughter, Matron Marigold. Exploitable vulnerability, favorite grandniece, Holiday Hlath, heir to Lord Orthagon, is an insatiable gambler and owes substantial debts in the dicing halls of Stony Eyes, from Stony Eyes to So's Foot. That's some substantial blackmail. Alright, bunch of dead ballists, bunch of money. Now I just gotta get out of here without raising any alarms. You'd think one of the oldest and most cherished heroes in all of Faerun would be smart enough to not walk dick first into enemy territory and then believe everything they tell him. But no. And now we've got to go save his ass. Thankfully, we already killed most of the minions down here, so getting rid of the remainder of them should not be hard. There's Minsk right there. There's one person. Guarding all this. Ah! The fake Jaheira's here.
All the coin seems to be there, if a little blood-stained. You lot are enthusiastic about your lord's work.
Our Lady. We serve only the absolute.
Oh, silly me. We Zentarim are so long past our own godly roots, I'm afraid I forget the half of them.
Mm-hmm.
But you, I know. When did you start worshipping gods? Did they give your wee rodent a worm friend too?
Rodent?
They made him forget Boo?
You will show the
Oh.
Stone Lord proper respect. And you will return to the Guildhall and do as we have paid you to.
Of course. I only thought...
Wait. Flop all you wish, little fish. But Minsk has caught you.
On that note, good luck. The job will be done by the time you get to the Guildhall.
Oh no, it won't. I'm gonna kill you too. You know what? Scroll of Hold Person on you. Ah, and it failed right away.
You have an even much uglier twin sister.
Oh, that's powerful. It's a good thing he didn't use Hunter's Mark first.
Find another way.
Cloud Kill will do a good deal with those two. Oh. It got cast at a higher point and didn't touch them. Fuck. Fine, cast a Grasping Vine that can keep these guys from getting too far. Hopefully. Ugh. That hurt like hell. And... Hold Person. You ain't getting away, bitch.
I wonder if this is worth the cost.
Okay, still got non-lethal on. And Minsk is now unconscious. And the fake Jaheira gets unloaded on. Well, our quarry is now, already unconscious, so I don't need to keep that non-lethal toggle up, do I? No, I can just, go all in. and I'll take all your shit while I'm at it. And I got 10,000 gold from her. God damn. There. An arrow to the face to end it. And now...
swarming his senses, a single light glows. Rage, flaring brighter every moment.
He's getting back up.
Killed.
That wasn't the real Jaheira,
He
dumbass.
won't stay down for long. Tell your Lilith to protect him from the Elder Brain's influence. Quickly!
No. This one will not aid our cause. Get rid of him.
No, he's very helpful. You better extend your protection to him.
Don't be foolish. He is too unpredictable. He will only be a hindrance to us.
He'll be more of a hindrance if he's not with us. He saved the city before. He'll be a huge help.
No, I will not be coerced into protecting him. You do not see what I do. His thoughts, his mind, pure chaos.
The mind flare pours poison in your ear, I think. Tell it I will tear the prism from your grasp and throw it into the deepest lava pit I can find. Long after our bones are dust and ash, the walls of its prison will still be burning. Now help my friend!
She bluffs. Surely she would not risk the fate of all for one simple life.
I don't think you want to find out. Minsk is a very old, very dear friend to her, and she is very willing to throw people under the bus if they harm her friends.
Fine. Have it your way.
His mind unfolds beneath yours. A still lake pulls you down into its depths. Images flash by, battles fought, and friends fallen. His rage grows colder, burrows deeper, as a familiar face crystallizes before you.
Jaheira, you killed her!
You are being dramatic.
The instant's hesitation is enough. With a sensation of terrible rending, something vast and nameless falls away from his mind.
There.
Huh.
It is done.
Good. Welcome back, Minsk.
Jaheira? I do not understand.
Good. That means you're back to your old ways.
Ha!
We have a lot to discuss. But first, you have someone to thank.
In the sudden silence, your minds merge once more. More memories, sensations, but passing too quickly for you to track. In the same breath, you share everything that happened to you. The Nautiloid, the Absolute, the chosen of the dead three.
You saved Minsk. While he danced like a mind flayer's meat puppet. Why?
There's a fight coming and I need every bit of help I can get.
Then you have two, and as many more as I can rip from enemy shoulders. But I have more than Minsk alone to offer. He is... Where is he?
Oh no, where's Boo? He better be okay.
Never wanted the easy
Oh. Let's check the body of this last bitch real quick. Letter from Orin. Do not pulp the rodent. If its chittering gives the Stone Lord pause, then set it aside for me, so it might give the great hero a final meal when his work is done. Ugh. Well, we definitely know that Boo's alive. And Minsk is probably headed straight for him.
I want to have a word.
He broke his way into an underground cell. Bricked up.
My friend, From our brief sharing of skulls, I know you have faced many strange beings. But none like this. Whatever happens, show no fear and stay your hand. Trust in Minsk.
Really, Jahira? You've been with him this long and you don't know what he's talking about?
Minsk finds that the less thinking he does, the easier the trusting comes.
Not exactly a smart move. Oh, there he is.
Wait! You gaze into Minsk's soul and see his foul crimes. You smell the stench of evil upon him, pointy claws primed, ready to scratch out his eyes. I am sorry, my friend. I am at the mercy of your faultless justice. Now, if you must burrow through my blackened heart, I am ready. No? You are certain? Oh, such boundless compassion. You are all heart. And whiskers. And cute little nose. You are right, of course. There is still much evil for Boo and Minsk to stamp out. But we need not fight it alone. I have a new face to show you. But it is not a villainous one for the clawing, understand?
Well, time to finally meet the hamster.
This is Boo. And Boo, meet you?
It's an honor.
No, it is a hamster. A miniature giant space hamster. Fear not, you will learn the difference in time.
Considering he's still alive after all these years, I believe it.
Lest his righteous gaze cause their tadpole to flee in terror. Now we are together again. All will be exactly as... Boo, why do you use such language? Once more, my hamster proves himself my greater half, and makes the path clear when my mind is fuzzier than his tiny bottom. He says we will join with you, and cleanse Baldur's gate of evil. Together.
Sounds damn good to me. It'd be an honor to have you with me.
Minsk is honored indeed, but you have not the space,
Oh, yeah. You know what? You can take Asterian's place for a bit. Or actually, you know what? Meet us at camp. I'll come back and get you soon. We have a lot we need to sell.
Boo and I are most adept in the doing of things, but as you wish. To camp then! For his heroics here today, Boo has earned the most vigorous of back scratchings.
Alright. We got the man. Here we are, Minsk.
Fine lodgings you have found, my friend. Boo is already in negotiations with the guardian spirits of this place. In Baldur's Gate, they are likely to be rat-formed and eager to charge rent. But Boo shall secure safe slumber for all. Now, what do you need of Minsk?
Yeah, I think you should join us for the upcoming fight, and, I want to see what I can do with your skill set. I guess I have 12 levels to run through to get you ready for the party.
Minsk just joined our team. This is the best day of my life.
Thought you'd feel so.
This city reeks of evil.
Alright, Minsk, let's get you leveled up.
Just needs to bathe.
Finally got a ranger on the team. Not the most effective class, sadly, in current edition, but I heard it's gotten some significant bonuses in this game. Let's see, ensnaring, strike, and speak with animals, and for fighting style, you know what? I'm gonna go the busted route. Let's get him on archery. Changing subclass from Hunter to Gloomstalker. And again, there's also Beastmaster, and that seems like a pretty good choice for him, character-wise, but then again, you can't exactly use his hamster as his beast, so maybe not. So I think, since I already chose archery, I think I'll go with Gloomstalker. Gloomstalker is just really effective. Hail of Thorns is always a good one. And a new feat for him. Let's see. Sharpshooter. Silence is a good one. Go with the Gloomstalker set. Favored enemy. Current selection is Mage Breaker. History of battling spellcasters. I mean, he's definitely got a history of battling spellcasters, but he's done especially well with fighting things from other planes, and we're going to be dealing with a lot of those. I think Keeper of the Veil suits him quite well. So he already has Mage Breaker as part of his character, and Keeper of the Veil is now an additional choice. Sounds good. Natural Explorer. Got the Beast Tamer passive, and now I get to pick another one. Urban Tracker, or one of the Wasteland options. Well, considering we're going to be going to hell soon. Resistance to fire would probably be pretty damn good, especially considering it's one of the most common spell elements. At this point in the game, we're not going to see much of beasts, so animal friendship isn't going to be very helpful. So spike growth it is. Alert's definitely a good choice for him. Seems accurate. Conjure Barrage. Yeah, it's a good spell. That should really hit up a lot of the Ranger unique ones. Gained Hide in Plain Sight. Good. Another favored enemy edition, in which case I'll add Bounty Hunter. And for Natural Explorer, I will add Urban Tracker, considering our current setting and his long-standing history with Baldur's Gate. I'm going to take Lightning Arrow. New feat, and I'm going with an ability score improvement so I can get his dex topped out at 19. And there we go, Minsk is good to go for the party. All he needs now is some new equipment, and thankfully,
Can't give up now.
I've got plenty in the chest that I can throw at him. Okay, so for the hell of it, I've now equipped him with a lot of the Spark set in order to build up lightning charges, which will then result in some interesting additional effects for him being able to take out constructs, which Minsk fucking hates machines. So this should be interesting. With the Lifebringer, he'll be able to gain temporary hit points when earning lightning charges, which he can now get from... let's see... doing unarmed attacks, which... we know he's good with his fists, so I might have him just hold on to the Sword of Life Stealing for later. And if he gets into melee, he's just gonna barehand brawl. Dashing will instantly give him 3 lightning charges. That alone is pretty great. And then with this, if he starts his turn with under 50% of his health, he gains momentum for a turn, which means dashing is going to be even more effective. Overall, this setup should be pretty good for him. If I can find some better equipment for him later, I will most definitely give it. But for now, I think this'll do.
Let's move.
I am?
Light on my feet.
Alright, now to look for the hag here. I'm pretty sure I know who it is.
Fuzzy. Did
Fear not, Rashomar. It has never been your way to overindulge. But you did offend one of my contacts by letting Boo paddle around in her tankard. Pewter, I believe. She cracked it over your head.
Ah,
Oh, praise the three. Prince was afraid he had shamed himself. I will leave a copper at the bar.
Best leave two. Correct her with my own afterward. She was drinking grog, whose backside could only have improved it.
ha! Alright.